Have you ever caught yourself thinking,
Everyone's talking about AI, using it, even showing off what they can do with it. But I still don't really understand how it works. I just want to catch up without feeling stupid or lost.
you're not alone? And here's the funny part, you've probably already used AI today. It's everywhere, from ChatGPT and Gemini to Google and YouTube search, your email spam filter, even your phone's camera and in your GPS route, or what Netflix suggested last night. AI is already part of your day. You just didn't realize it had been quietly helping you all along. Keep watching, because in the next few minutes, I'll break AI down in plain English. What it really does, how to talk to it so it actually helps you. And I'll give you a simple 1, 2, 3 path that'll make you feel in control, not confused. Stick around till the end and you'll walk away with practical steps you can use today. Not theory, but real understanding. The previous examples are all versions of pattern recognition. AI just does it faster and with more data. When you go grocery shopping, you spot your favorite cereal on the shelf instantly. That's recognition. Back at home, in your kitchen, you can guess what comes next in a familiar recipe. That's prediction. AI works in a similar way. It just practices on billions of words and pictures and patterns rather than just a few. You've probably heard the term AI model. It's not some complicated maths formula. It's basically a pattern map built from everything it's learned before. And here's the thing, there isn't just one model. Each version gets trained differently, with new data, new tricks, and way more information than the last one. That's why you keep hearing about new ones every few months. GPT-4, Gemini 2, Claude 3, all getting just a little bit smarter, faster, and more natural. What about the term LLM, Large Language Model? Allow me to demystify it in one sentence. It's called a large language model because it's been trained on large amounts of language. That's it. No magic, just patterns. Now, when I say trained, think of it like this. Imagine reading the entire internet, millions of books and every Wikipedia page, and then noticing how words, phrases, and ideas usually connect. The AI doesn't memorize it at all. It learns the patterns of how people express meaning. That's how we can predict the next word, finish your sentence, or even write something brand new based on everything it's read before. And here's something fundamental to understand. ChatGPT doesn't think the way we do. It doesn't have opinions and memories or beliefs. What it does do is predict. Every answer it gives is really just a best guess, a pattern match based on billions of examples it has seen before. It's not remembering facts, nor does it know anything. It's just connecting the dots between words, tone, and context. When you realize that, something clicks. The smarter your question, the sharper its prediction. You've probably heard this one flying around, prompt engineering. Sounds fancy, but here's what it really means. When you type a question into ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude, the words you choose and the way you structure them directly shape the quality of the answer you get back. That's prompt engineering, learning how to ask in a way that helps the AI give you what you actually want. You're not coding or programming, you're communicating. It's a skill that turns a generic answer into something that feels tailor-made. So yes, in a sense, you do control how smart it sounds, but it's less about tricking the AI and more about learning to speak its language. So, when you put it all together, recognition, prediction, training, and prompting, AI is really just a mirror for human patterns. It studies how we think, speak, and connect ideas and then reflects them back at us, one prediction at a time. The magic isn't that it's alive, it's that it's learned from us. And once you see that, it's a lot less mysterious. Though it also explains why it sometimes gets things wrong. You've seen it. ChatGPT gives a confident answer that's completely wrong. Why? Because AI doesn't know truth. It just knows what looks like truth. It's called hallucination. But really, it's just pattern overconfidence. When the model runs out of solid patterns to match, it doesn't stop, it guesses. It fills the gaps with what seems right based on what it's seen before. That's why it can quote sources that don't exist or invent details that sound perfectly believable. The problem isn't that it's lying, it's that it doesn't know it's wrong. It has no awareness, no self-check, no wait, maybe that's not true moment like we do. It just keeps completing the pattern. Now that you understand this, you can stop being frustrated and start being strategic. Verify what it says, just like you'd double check a quick factual answer from a casual conversation. Ask better follow-up questions. Guide it back when it drifts. Over time, you actually train it on how to help you better. It's not about trusting blindly, it's about using it wisely. Think of AI as your fast talking assistant. Confident, quick, but occasionally wrong. Let's talk about something that completely changes the game. My simple 1, 2, 3 path for working with AI. This is where beginners can go from random typing to AI mastery. Step 1, context. When you ask it something, this is known as prompting. Don't just ask a question. Give it the situation. Instead of write an email, say, I'm a support manager writing to a customer about a delayed delivery. That context gives the AI direction. Step 2, clarity. Tell it what role to take. Say, act like a professional copywriter, or explain it like I'm 12. That's how you shape tone and level. You're steering, not reacting. Step 3, correction. After it answers, tweak it. Say, make it shorter or use simpler words. You're training it for your voice and needs. Most people stop after step 1, and that's why they get average results. When you start doing all these, that's ownership. And here's the beauty. You don't need to be a tech expert to do this. Try this 1, 2, 3 method today with any subject you want to know more about or any help you think it can provide for you. For years, we've used Google, Bing, or even Yahoo. You search, you scroll, you click, hoping one of those blue links has exactly what you need. AI flips that around. Instead of you hunting for information, the AI builds it for you. Search engines are brilliant at finding things that already exist. But tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude take what exists and reshape it into something new. It's the difference between reading a recipe online and having a chef who adapts it to what's in your fridge. Or between you manually scrolling through dozens of PowerPoint templates to find one versus asking the AI to draft one that fits your project exactly. Once that clicks, you realize you're not replacing Google. You're using these tools to upgrade yourself. You can now use these tools to make your ideas blossom. You write faster. You plan smarter, allowing you to think bigger because you're no longer limited to what's already been written. It's still your creativity, your decisions, your thinking, just accelerated. AI doesn't remove the human from the process. It removes the manual effort and the waiting. So let's bring it all together. You now know that AI isn't magic. It's pattern recognition, prediction, and training at scale. You've seen why it sometimes gets things wrong. Not because it's careless, but because it doesn't know truth. It just predicts it. You've learned the 1-2-3 path to make AI actually useful. Give it context, set the clarity with a role or tone, and then correct it till it fits what you need. And you've seen how that changes your work, moving from searching for answers to creating them. You're not watching the AI revolution from the sidelines anymore. You're taking the wheel. Here's the best part. You don't need to become an expert overnight. Just start using what you've learned today. Next time you open ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude, don't just type a quick question. Guide it like a teammate. Give it the why, not just the what. And when it answers, refine it. Make it yours. Because the real power of AI isn't in the tool, it's in how you use it. So go ahead. Open that AI tab again. Try the 1-2-3 method on something real. Write an email, plan a trip, summarize an article, or brainstorm your next big idea. Each time you do, you'll see the shift from guessing to understanding to owning it. You're not catching up anymore. You're ahead of where most people stop. Now, you know what AI actually does and how to make it work for you. If this helped you make sense of AI in plain English, hit like. It tells me to keep making videos like this. And if you want to go from confident to creative, subscribe. Because next time we may be building your first real AI workflow, one that actually works for you. See you soon.